Ladies and gentlemen, this is Emmanuel and Nicky once again. We are at a seminar organized today for harnessing the tourism potentials of Badagry through the frontliners. This seminar is intended to develop the tourism industry in Badagry, where all tourist participants can come in together and form a group. This group might as well come to join the Badagry Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture. The Badagry Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture is a body that is actually promoting the well-being of business opportunities in Badagry area. Nicky, what do you have to say?
Well, honestly, if you're not in Badagry, you're missing a lot. Badagry has a lot of storage sites, which, in fact, beautiful places which you need to see. We have the beaches. Right now, we are at the beautiful museum center. It's awesome here. You need to really be here. We need all those people out there to come over here and let's do something for Badagry. It's time for Badagry to make something out of their tourism site.
Yeah, I think so too. Badagry Chamber of Commerce, as a front runner in development of the Badagry division of Lagos State, is very well poised under the able leadership of Alhaji Fatai Shokunbi. Now, we from BadaryOnline, we are always willing and ready to showcase the potentials of Badagry to the world. Badagry is filled with a lot of potentials, from the Heritage Museum to the 4-story building. We have the Brazilian Barracoon, we have the Mobile Slave Relics Museum.
And of course, we have the first well here in Badagry, where slaves come and they give them the water to drink and they forget their memory. Yeah. Honestly, it's awesome. Yeah. You really need to be here to hear the story of Badagry. I'm really appreciating Badagry a lot at this moment because the youths are up right now trying to do things, trying to put things together. It's awesome, really. It's really, really awesome.
Yeah. Badagry is also filled with religious tourism. Yeah. We have the first church built right here in Badagry. First place Christianity was preached. We have the museum where you could actually see in the 4-story building.
You didn't talk about the culture. The culture is awesome. Talk about their tradition. Wow. Look at beautiful kind of masquerade. It's always awesome here when it's time for festival. You don't want to miss it. We have different kind of masquerades. Long one, so slim and long. The one we saw at Ajide the other day.
Exactly.
So slim and long. The round one. Imagine a masquerade on water without drowning. Wow. Yep. It's crazy. But really, this is beautiful.
And if you're coming to Badagry, you are thinking of coming with cash.
Yes.
You don't have to do that.
Very, very
Paga
true.
is very well
That's
present
to
here.
tell you, you need a place to lodge, you need a place to go to. Just go to BadaryOnline. We are there waiting for you. And
Paga is always there to meet your financial needs. You can always do a cashless payment wherever you are in Badagry.
We are going to say thank you to Paga. Yeah. Thank you so much. Mr. Tayo, we really appreciate you for your support. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching BadaryOnline. I'm still your girl, Nicky. And this is Mr. Emmanuel. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Am I correct? You're welcome to Badagry Museum. First of all, I want you to tell us what and why you are here.
Well, like you said, my name is Fred Sonayosis. I'm a native of Badagry and an legend of the son of the sun. One of the main reasons why I came here is because I discovered that there are things that Badagry has not been doing as regards tourism. Because from Providence, I was opportune to be in a country where the only thing they do and live on is tourism and agriculture. And every year they reckon millions And they don't have all that we have here in Badagry. But the only thing they have is they have what they have. Ours is more of educational. Even in agriculture, we have it here too, but it's not being harnessed.
Yeah, so sir, I would like to ask you, what do you think is the attraction for Badagry when it comes to tourism?
So many things.
Please, can you name them?
At least I will name, like, let me just limit it to 3.
Okay.
1, the culture itself. Then Badagry food.
Wow.
It's second to none.
Yes.
Then the kind of artifacts that we have, you can't get it anywhere else. It is in Badagry, and it's always Badagry's heritage. So it's not.
So what are you going to tell the people out there when it comes to tourist needs that they have to pay a visit to a unique location?
Well, there are locations in Badagry that we have not even talked about, like the first postal office.
Yeah.
It's in Nnamdi, the first library. Well, a lot of people know about the first story building, and then the slave relics at the movie.
Yeah.
And there are so many other things around Badagry that are educational, most especially for youths like us that are growing. Because a few weeks ago, I went to my hometown and asked some questions, and they were telling me things that I've never heard all of my life. And if I didn't go there to ask those questions, I won't know them. For the best of tourism information you need about Badagry, keep watching BadaryOnline. And thank you very much.
All right, one last thing I want to say. I've heard this story that a lot of your brothers, Badagrians, are out there. Some are in Lagos, some are out of the country, and they are doing very, very well. What is your message to them for them to come back home? They really need to come back to their father's land, you know?
Well, like I said, I was once like them. So it takes, what's it called? Courage. And we've been hypnotized with this kind of ideas that when you come home, bad things,
what's
like
going to happen and all that. Okay.
But let them just leave those ones behind.
Okay. The fact is the mindset.
The mindset
should be changed.
Change your mindset about Badagry, and you get the best of Badagry.
Wow.
Thank you
so much. It's nice meeting you, sir. Thank you so much.
Meet you.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, the publisher of the Voice newspaper, community newspaper that runs on the Badagry corridor of Lagos State.
For most newspaper in Badagry.
By the grace of God.
So you can see that we have beautiful potentials in Badagry. You can see this young man, son of the soil. All right, sir, you're going to tell us what's up a little about Badagry. What you see, the flavor you see in Badagry.
Yeah, Badagry, I would like to quote former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Fashola, when I interviewed him in October 2006. He said Badagry is the Florida of Africa.
Wow.
And since that moment, I've always seen Badagry as the Florida of Africa. What makes Badagry the Florida of Africa is that everything that a tourist destination should have, Badagry has it.
Yes.
And Badagry is a town located between several waterways. The Atlantic Ocean, the lagoon, the mangrove, the swamp, you have everything. Then black history took place in Badagry. I don't want to call it slavery. It's black history because it's not just slavery that happened in those days. A lot of other things happened. Badagry was a commercial center in West Africa. People coming here to buy salt, buy other material, fabrics, mats, and other things. So Badagry is a place where is a melting pot for commerce. That is why even the white men, the Europeans that came to trade in humans, you understand, saw the place as a place where they can actually do business. Badagry has been doing business before slave trade.
Yes.
So that's that about Badagry. Badagry is so beautiful. Nature has blessed this place with everything.
Wow, that's awesome.
The temperature, the humidity, everything is beautiful about Badagry. Badagry is also blessed with people who are accommodating.
Yeah.
Badagry is the only place I know in Nigeria, where you come into a place, nobody stops you on the way, harasses you, nobody robs you, nobody, what's the word now? Nobody adopts you or kidnaps you.
Exactly.
You understand? That is not in the records of Badagry. It doesn't happen here.
Yes.
And the beautiful part is that everybody here knows the other person.
Yeah.
So if you commit anything that looks like a crime, in less than 3 minutes, you'll be traced down.
Very, very true.
It's a very beautiful place to be.
It's a close-knit community.
All right, Mr. Ovi, I'm going to ask you one last question. What do you have to say to the youth out there?
Yeah, my message for the youth is simple. The most important thing that every young man should be running after this day is capacity building. Improve on yourself.
Yeah.
Be the best that you can be. I posted something on Facebook just last night, and it says that you need 10,000 hours of practice for you to be the world best in whatever you want to be. So your 10,000 hours, have you started? Tiger Woods started playing golf at 12 years.
Wow.
Are you surprised that he's the world best? Ronaldo started playing ball a long time. Messi started as a kid.
Yeah.
So you will not be surprised that those guys are superstars. So for some of us, me in particular, I'm a world best in progress.
Yes.
Because I'm investing my 10,000 hours in things that I know how to do. And I know that every young person out there, if you follow this same paradigm, because it has worked for some people, it can also work for you.
Yes.
So regardless of your background, regardless of whom your father is, whom your mother is, whether they are coconut sellers or they are mat weavers or they are bean sellers or they are, it doesn't matter. What matters is how much hours do you have to invest in what you know how to do. And that is what is going to differentiate you and distinguish you among other people.
Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate you. Mr. Ovi just said, you youth out there, don't waste your time in doing nothing. Do something with your time. Thank you so much.
Before you leave, Mr. Ovi, we would like you to tell the audience to keep watching Badagry Online for more information.
Yes, because of this experience I have right now and the volume of information I know you can get from here that can inspire you and put you on the right track, I want to say, always watch Badagry Online.
Thank you very
meet
much,
great people who can put you on the right path.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here we are with the one and only Honorable Akpata. In fact, he's the biggest tourist guy in Badagry. You can see behind us is our limousine that's going to take us a little round now. Honorable Akpata, could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Akpata Samson Lunayon. Well, presently I'm the supervisor for education Badagry local government, and in Lagos State I'm the chairman of all the supervisors for education, and at the same time into tourism.
Wow, I've been seeing your posts. I've been seeing what you've been doing. You've been doing a lot. People coming in from outside the country. You take them into your limousine, tour them around the Badagry, go to the beach. You also make reservations. How do you manage all this?
Yeah, well, it's not a big deal. It's a business. It's a passion for tourism. So definitely, once you are doing something that you are passionate about, I think it won't be a big deal. It won't be a big deal. It's good.
So, Honorable Akpata, what is the tourist experience like? You know, those people who come around to Badagry, we know they feel the impact of, you know, people like you to take them around those places, you know, safely, securely and stuff like that. So could you please tell us some of the experiences?
Yeah, it's very simple, and like I told you earlier, when you are doing something, you need to be passionate about it. You see, if you want to sell a product, market a product, definitely you must have a package. Yeah. That's the first thing you need to do. Yeah. You need to come up with a package that you feel it will attract your clients, your customer. Okay. Who are the target audience? Okay. What are those things you feel it will attract their attention to stick to you and not to any other person? Those are the things we've been able to do in our own private.
We would like to have you, you know, showcase what you have for us.
Before that, I want to ask a question. What have been your challenges?
Yeah, in tour operating, in tourism generally. Well, you know, in tourism, we have so many sections in tourism. Yeah. But in Badagry, we have not even, we only focused on just one aspect, which is heritage tourism, visiting sites. There are other beautiful sections in tourism, though we are working on that to develop that. The major challenge is this. You know, tourism is a very big industry. If you want to really come up with a package, you need to spend, the more money you spend on tourism, the better your chances. And where is this money coming from? Right? The challenge is funding. Funding is the major challenge. If probably the government can come up with a package, like a soft loan for tour operators, whoever is in tourism, I think it will resolve some certain challenge in tourism.
Okay, so what do you have to say to the youth out there, Badagry youth out there?
Well, the truth must be told. You see, if you sleep, you just sleep, you wake up, you don't do anything. You need to think creatively. You need to have a creative thinking.
Yes.
And that is the only way you can achieve your goal. You don't have to sit and cross your legs. Do something, find something to do. Badagry tourism is big enough for every youth in Badagry to get money, get something done. You can, if you don't know what to do, there is room to meet somebody you feel is good at this.
That's networking.
Networking. So my advice to the youth is to find something to do reasonably and think creatively.
All right, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
You want to talk, you want to do adverts, you want to sponsor tourism, please email us on BadaryOnline. We'll pass your details and information to where it should go. Meanwhile, we want to go into please, let's go.
It is tagged, it is called Badagry City Tour. It's a limousine car. The idea came recently.
Okay.
You know, in Badagry, I just decided to bring in new innovation into Badagry tourism. Unlike the normal visits to historical sites and some other places like that. When a tourist arrived Badagry with their rides anyway, we ask them to park their vehicle somewhere safe, secured. Then we convey them with our Badagry City Tour car. Take them on sightseeing, take them to places of interest, and while on board, there are a lot of things happening.
Inside?
Yes. You know, you can see from the look of things, on the car, you discover there is a pole,
an antenna. Yes. That
shows you there's something going on
inside.
Without something going on inside the car, there won't be anything like this. So while on board, we serve you light refreshments.
Wow.
Viewers at home, this is me again, Honorable Father Samson Olatunji Nunayan. Please, wherever you are, don't change the dial. Keep watching Badagry Online.
All right.
See ya.
Thank you very, very much. We are done for the day. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you.